Hi, this is Deborah Sable Thornbrew, and I'm going to demonstrate how to insert tabs in a Word 2013 document. Now, when you want to put in a tab, you can use the mouse and click the tab button up here in the upper left corner and use the ruler to insert tabs, or you can use the tab dialog box where you can do more involved and complex tabs. I'm going to show you both, and I am also going to tell you that using tabs, setting up these tabs is a lot better than just pressing the space bar a bunch of times to move your text over, because especially if you're creating lists or want your document to look a certain way, using the space bar is a very poor way of creating space in your lines, because it will rarely ever be properly aligned if you do it that way, and it's just not a good way of doing it. So if you notice on my ruler, I have what looks like a capital L, little tiny capital L, sitting at the 2.5-inch mark. That is a tab I placed there simply by clicking my mouse on the ruler. And so my insertion point, my flashing insertion point is here to the left of the first sentence. And now if I press my tab key on my keyboard, it will shove this over to the right up to that tab point on the ruler. There it is. Now if I press my backspace key on the keyboard, it'll take it back all the way to the beginning. Now once I have this tab here, I can click and drag the tab anywhere I want on the ruler, like that, and then press tab again and it takes it right to there. So you can move your tab once you have it there. How did I put the tab there? I just clicked on my ruler, and to get rid of it you can click and drag it right down and off the ruler. So I'm going to click on the capital L and go straight down and then let go of my mouse and it removes it. So to place one there, I'll do it again. Notice that my button over here just has the left tab button showing, which is the default, and let's say I want to put it over here on the 3 mark. So I'm going to click. There's the capital L, and now if I press my tab key, it'll move this line of text all the way over to that 3-inch mark. There it is. Okay, I press backspace to get rid of it, and I'm now going to click and drag this left tab off, down and off the ruler. There are other kinds of tabs you can build with this easy to use tab button over here. First I'm going to press my enter key a couple of times to make room, because I need to show some blank space in order to do these. So now if I click this little button, it rolls through several different tabs that you can call up and use. So if I click it once, then it looks kind of like a upside down letter T. That's called a center tab. And the center tab is used when you want to type text and have it centered along the page instead of coming out from the left margin or from the right. So if I have this center tab chosen here, and then let's say I want it to be over here, maybe start from the 4.5-inch mark, I'm going to click once on the ruler to place my center tab there. Then notice my flashing insertion point is here. I'm going to press the tab key once. My insertion point now moves over, aligning up with that tab marker. Now if I start to type something, watch what happens. Notice that what I typed centered itself directly underneath this center tab mark. This marks the center of what your line will look like when you finish typing it. So if I keep typing, then it still aligns this line of text so that it's right centered underneath this center tab. Okay, I'm going to remove that center tab by clicking and dragging it off. I'm going to delete what I typed, and I'm going to show you a different tab. I'm going to click the tab button over here again, and now it looks like a backwards capital L. That's called a right tab, and what that means that if I create a right tab on the ruler, anything I type will come out of the right side of the page instead of the left side. So let's put this, let's say over here under the number 5-inch mark. There's my right tab. So now here's my flashing insertion point. I'm going to press my tab key once. It's now sitting under that tab, and now look what happens when I type. So instead of centering it like before, it moves out from this right aligned tab marker. Okay, I'm going to erase what I just typed. I'm going to remove this right tab marker off by clicking and dragging it straight down off the ruler. I'm going to show you one more. There are several other tab buttons that you can play with, but I'm just going to show you one more from here. This one looks like an upside down capital T with a dot next to it, and that's called the decimal tab. This is the tab that you use when you want to type a list of different dollar amounts or decimal numbers and make sure that the decimal points are all aligned properly on one underneath the other. So watch what happens. I'm going to place a decimal tab right about here at the 2.5 inch mark. Okay, when I do that, my flashing insertion point automatically moves to go underneath that tab. Now look what happens when I start typing decimal point numbers. Okay, I typed 100.67, and the decimal stays right underneath this tab. So I'm going to press my enter key once to move down a line, press my tab key once more to move under the decimal tab. Now I'm going to type another decimal number. This one just with the cents or the numbers to the right. Now I'm going to press enter again, press tab again. There I am under the decimal, and I'm going to do another decimal number. Okay, you see how that works? So no matter what I type, if there's a decimal point in it, it will make sure that it's aligned correctly underneath this little decimal tab or decimal tab marker on the ruler. Okay, I'm going to erase that. Notice that when I did that, this got moved back over because that's where the flashing insertion happened to be when I got rid of the tab. So I'm going to now delete what I had typed, and I'm going to show you another way to set up tabs with a little bit more oomph to it, as we say. What you can do is go to the paragraph group here on the home ribbon, click the More button for paragraph settings, get the paragraph dialog box up, and then in the lower left corner click the Tabs button down here. And here's where you can actually set up multiple tabs all at the same time without having to mess around with the ruler. So the tab stop positions are here. You have to enter it here. The default tab stops for Word documents is 1/2 inch. So if I never create any tabs and I just press the tab key on the keyboard over and over again, it'll just keep moving 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. That's what that is. But I'm going to set up a couple of different tabs. So the first thing I'm going to do is set a tab stop that goes, say, to the 2.5 inch mark, which is right about here. So I'm going to type 2.5 for 2.5 inches. Down here I'm going to select the type of tab I want. Do I want it to be a left tab, a center tab, a right tab, or one of the other types? Let's say it's going to be a left tab, meaning that when I start typing it will come out from the left side of the page, and I'm going to give it a leader. The default is for tabs is there is no leader, but I'm going to give it a dotted line leader, which means that you'll see a dotted line come out and be displayed when I make the tab happen. Now to make the tab happen, if I click OK right now, I will lose all of this. I will lose it because I didn't click set. Just because I typed it up here doesn't mean if I click OK it will save it. You have to click the set button first. Now it's been set. Now it's been set. So now if I click OK, watch what happens to my ruler up here at the 2.5 inch mark. There's the tab. It got set up. Now watch what happens when I type something. I typed a word. Now I'm going to press my tab key and look what happened. It stopped. It went all the way over to where I have my tab marker, and it created a dotted line leader. So now if I press enter to go down a line, I can do this again. and press tab, and that tab will stay put as long as I keep pressing enter. And so that's how you can create tabs using the tab dialog box. Again, in the paragraph group, you click more, you click the tabs button down here, and whenever you set up your tabs, make sure you click the set button before you click OK.